Hello viewers, my name is David and welcome back to The Art of Combat, the show that is dedicated to bringing you the latest of Mortal Kombat. Whether you want to learn how to play the game or want to hear discussions about the game, this show has it all. As of March 18, the newest update of Mortal Kombat 1 has finally gone live, and with this new update we have been given a brand new character to play as, the Terminator T-1000 from Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
T-1000.
With his inclusion also enters a brand new cameo character, Madame Bo. In this episode I'm going to be doing a complete guide on T-1000, and alongside this I will also be showcasing the Striker cameo. He has been given a brand new move in the newest patch, and with him and T-1000 actually makes a really good team. I'll be showcasing their movesets, a couple combos, and of course a montage. With that being said, let's get started. Mortal Kombat 1 guides, discussions, and tutorials. You are watching The Art of Combat. Don't forget to follow us on our socials at Art of Combat Show on Twitter. Here we have the T-1000 from Terminator 2. The Mamelic Polyalloy robot himself is finally here in Mortal Kombat 1. In the game he is considered a very well-rounded character. He has a little bit of everything, good zoning, good mix-ups, and really good damage. Overall a solid character for a new player to pick up. In his toolkit you're gonna notice that a lot of his attacks do have good range. And a lot of these lead up to meterless combos, which are actually really easy to perform. Let's get started with his normals, starting with his 1 normals. Standing 1, standing 1-2, standing 1-2-1. Like most characters, the standing 1 is their fastest string. For Terminator T-1000, it's actually going to be really useful for starting combos, as he does have a meterless combo extender special. Forward 1, forward 1-3, forward 1-3 grab, forward 1-4. Forward 1 is going to be his best mid for comboing as well as for hit confirming, as it does take a while for the full animation to play. Forward 1-3 grab does end in a true grab, which means that last hit needs to be neutral ducked. And forward 1-4 pops up, and that last hit is special cancelable. Back 1. Back 1 is this claw returning hit. If it's done in the air, it will actually pop up the opponent closer to you. Now for his 2 moves. Standing 2, standing 2-4, standing 2-4 grab. Standing 2 is a really long-reaching, fast, high-hitting attack. The second hit is a low and the third one is considered a mid. However, not a true grab. This hit can still be blocked and it leads to this really long animation. Forward 2, forward 2-2. Forward 2 is also a really good mid, and for comboing, forward 2 is actually really good for reaching the opponent from a lot of his area combos. Back 2, hold back 2. Back 2 is an overhead pop-up launcher. If you hold it, you're able to pop up the opponent for much higher. You can also cancel it by doing down down. Now for his 3 moves. Standing 3, standing 3-2, standing 3-2-1, standing 3-2-1-2. A fast hitting high attack that leads to this really long combo string. This string is good for hit confirming and also it's one of his best grounded strings to start a combo. Back 3, back 3-2, back 3-2 grab. Back 3-2 is a double hitting low with that last grab attack only coming out if the attack hasn't been blocked. Back 3-2 is also a restand that is special cancelable. And now for his 4 moves, standing 4, standing 4-3, standing 4-3, 4-3-4. Instead of being a kick, standing 4 is long reaching sword slash. Doing the entire string actually leads to a 7-hit combo string, which is special cancelable at any point of those hits. Back 4. Universally, back 4 is a sweep that leads to a hard knockdown. Now for his down moves, down 1, down 2, down 3, and down 4. Let's go over his aerial combos now. Aerial 1, aerial 1-2, aerial 1-2-2, aerial 2, aerial 2 grab, aerial 3 or aerial 4, aerial 3 or aerial 4, 2. All these combo strings are actually really good for comboing with T1000. Preferably after doing aerial 1-2-2, you can actually get a back 3-2 out of this. And after doing an aerial kick into 2, you can actually combo it with forward 2. Here is his grab animation. Now let's go over his special move list, and he has quite a lot. Down back 1 is ballistic suppression. T1000 will pull out a gun and start shooting 2 bullets towards the opponent. If you enhance this move, he will shoot out 4 instead. Down forward 2 is ballistic approach. T1000 will advance while shooting the gun twice. If you enhance this move, he will dash forward. For both of these moves, you can hold 1 to do additional inputs. Doing the unenhanced version will cause him to shoot out 2 more bullets. And doing the enhanced version will cause him to toss out this mid attack. Down forward 2 is acute angle hook. With this move, T1000 will let out a mid attack. If you enhance it, this move has armor, making this move T1000's armored special for armored getups. If you miss with angle hooks, he would hit the ground and have a noticeably higher end lag. Down back 2 is tornado slam emulation. T1000 will toss out his mid attack with a replica of Cabal's hook swords. If this hits the opponent, they will be carried to the other side. If you enhance this move will ground bounce, which leads to a combo. Doing it multiple times in a single combo will lead to a much smaller ground bounce. Down back forward 2 is Wrath Hammer emulation. T1000 will make a replica of Shao Kahn's hammer, slamming it over the opponent as an overhead. If you enhance this move deals more damage. While the opponent is on the ground, he is still hittable, which means that it could lead to really specific cameo interactions. Back forward 3 is super fluid matter. T1000 will turn into a blob and swim towards the opponent. While he's in blob form, you can press either 1, 2 or 4 or 3 to do an attack. With 1 you get these mid spikes. With 2 you get this pop-up. And with 3 you turn back into T1000. If you enhance this move, T1000 will surf with spikes. If this touches the opponent, they will be knocked upwards as a low attack. And this can be comboed into the 2 pop-up attacks. One thing to know is that as he's surfing, he is still hittable. He does not have invincibility while this is happening. Down back 3 is Sacral Spike. T1000 will cause a spike to appear from the ground. As the spike is traveling, if the opponent touches the spikes that lead to the big spike, it will be hit in a low, while the spike itself will hit as a mid. You can input an additional direction to get the close and far variation of this move. If you enhance this move, the move will come out faster and deal a little bit more damage. Down forward 2 in the air is massive drop throw. T1000 will turn into liquid metal and fall down to the ground. If this hits the opponent, they will be popped up. If you enhance this move, when T1000 touches the ground, he will immediately perform Superfluid Matter, giving you the exact same options from the special itself. Meaning that you can combo with the 2 variation afterwards. Back forward 4 is Amorphous Step. T1000 will turn completely liquid metal. While he's in this state, he will slowly walk up to the opponent and will either soak up to 3 hits or 70 damage. When he is being hit, he will be into an armored state, which means that he won't receive knockback from attacks. However, if this breaks the limit, T1000 will fall back down to the ground. During this amorphous step, you can input 1 or 3, 2 or 4. If you input 1 or 3, you will get the suplex. This is a true grab, which means that your opponent has to neutral duck it to avoid it. You can input 2 to get a mid attack. Or you can input 4 to face out of it. If you enhance this move, the limit will be extended by double in both hits and damage. Martini shot. Here is his Fatal Blow. T1000's Fatal Blow is actually pretty good. It has a really good reach and it's not that slow either. A fun fact about T1000 is that because he is made completely out of liquid metal, fatal blows and fatalities on him will actually be different from your average character. Now that we have showcased T1000, now it's time to go over the next segment. Have an episode suggestion for our show? Tweet it at us, at Art of Combat Show on Twitter. With the T1000 update comes in a new cameo character as well, Madame Bo. Heavily requested by the fans, Madame Bo is the old lady that appears in the story mode. She has a resemblance to the previous timeline's Bo Raicho, and in this story mode she is the one that trains Liu Kang and Kung Lao to fight for Earthrealm. Gameplay wise, Madame Bo has a couple of moves to help you extend combos, and she allows you to take drinks in the game. The more drinks you take, the more options you have with these drunken moves, and the majority of these leads to combos. Let's go over her moveset. Standing cameo is Bottle Toss. Bottle Toss is an ambush cameo move. Madame Bo will appear on the screen, they toss a bottle towards the opponent. Forward cameo is Tea House Tumble. With this move, Madame Bo will reach the opponent with a mid attack. Something to know about this move is that this move actually has a lot of good range. It reaches further than you might expect. If you hold the cameo move and you have another bar of cameo to spend, Madame Bo will enhance it to Kettle Kick. This will make Madame Bo hit the opponent 2 more times, and while this is happening, you are free to move. You can take advantage of this free movement to continue the combo. Back cameo is Server Slide. With this, Madame Bo will slide under the opponent, hitting them as a low. This hit is considered a crumple, similar to the Darius Tornado Kick. While they are falling, you can hit them to continue the combo yourself. Or if the hit lands, you are able to hold the cameo button by spending another cameo meter to get the house special. During this move, Madame Bo will appear behind the opponent, and will start hitting him herself, as well as re-standing the opponent back up to their feet. While this is happening, you can also hit the opponent yourself to increase the damage output. And lastly, down cameo is drink service. Madame Bo will appear on the screen holding a tray of drinks. While you are right next to her, you can input down cameo yourself to take a drink. You can take up to 3 drinks, and you can tell how many drinks you have with the bottle icon on the top corner. While she is in drink service mode, you can also input forward cameo or back cameo to perform a bottle toss. This one is different than the standing cameo one because it is thrown at an angle, which means that this one can't be ducked. That would be the end for Madame Bo. However, with the drinks that she provides you, you actually have more options for your character yourself. The drinks will provide 3 extra specials that you can perform. Some of them require you to have a specific number of drinks, and I will showcase all of them. With 1 drink, down forward cameo is Slosh Stumble. This will cause your character to stumble forward at a really long distance. During the stumble, you can cancel it into anything. If you do this during a combo, you will spend 1 meter to perform enhanced Slosh Stumble. This will immediately cause your character to stumble forward, and like always, it is cancelable at any time, allowing you to perform dash combos really easily. You can also perform down back cameo to perform Sloshed Stumble away. If you have 2 drinks, up cameo in the air is Drunken Dive. Your character will belly flop from the top down, and if this hits the opponent, it will pop them up for a combo. This only takes up 1 drink of yours, so you can still stumble afterwards. And lastly, we have 3 drinks. Up cameo is Queasy Feeling. Your character will vomit on the ground. If this hits the opponent, it will be counting as a low, and it will cause them to tumble for a really long time. This move can be used in the middle of a combo as well. After vomiting, Madame Bo will not serve you until the vomit has disappeared. Here is Madame Bo's throw, dealing an average of 110 damage. And here's her Fatal Blow potion. Before we move on to the next segment, I also want to showcase you the cameo Striker. This cameo has been out since the game's launch. However, in this update he has received a brand new move, and I feel like now would be a perfect time to showcase him. The Striker cameo is known best for its utility. A lot of his moves provide an abundance of uses. He has a little bit of everything. Ambush projectiles, overhead low mix-ups, and restands. Something to know is that the Striker cameo will actually give you a 50 health reduction, but that's pretty common for characters who have ambush projectiles. Let's showcase Striker's move. Standing cameo is Lethal Takedown. Up cameo is Cop Bop. These 2 moves pair together really well. Standing cameo is this low sleeping hit, and up cameo is this overhead hit. Both of these moves come out around the same speed, so it's actually pretty difficult to tell which one of these you're gonna get hit by. Regardless, they deal a pretty good amount of damage, and the heart knockdown is always pretty good for you to get some advantage. Forward cameo is Grenade Toss. Grenade Toss is an ambush move and will make Striker throw out grenades in front of the screen. If this hits the opponent, they will be popped upwards. Alternatively, you can also input back cameo to get close Grenade Toss. These are thrown out a little closer to you and have a different hit reaction. If the opponent is standing, they will be stumbled. If the opponent is in the air, they will be ground bound. And alternatively, you can hold back cameo to get rapid fire. With rapid fire, Striker will appear right next to you and will shoot out 6 bullets. All of these bullets are considered mid, and have a significant amount of hit stun, which means that it's very good for combos. And lastly, down cameo is Cuffed. The striker cameo will reach out to the other side of the screen. This will not combo, however it will leave them standing. And if the opponent is in the air, this attack will restand them. Let's move on to the next segment. Now that I have demonstrated T1000 and 2 good cameos, it's time to go over for some combos. The best advice I can give you with comboing with T1000 is try to confirm into his Super Fluid 2 attack. From Super Fluid, you can input 2 to get this pop-up attack. And this is your go-to combo starter for meterless extensions. If you want to spend a little bit more meter, I would recommend that you input down back 2. Overall, his combos are actually pretty easy to perform. They're not that difficult. His execution does get a little tough whenever you try to use his Super Fluid. But besides that, his combos aren't that difficult. Here are a couple combos with the Madame Bo cameo. And here are a couple of combos with the striker cameo.
Perhaps cold is the answer.
Mimetic polyalloy doesn't freeze easily.
And there we have T1000. As of right now, T1000 is a last planned DLC character for Mortal Kombat 1. If we are not going to receive any more DLC after T1000, I would actually say that this last DLC cameo is actually a pretty good hit. He's very fun and easy to use. His combos are very satisfying. He has a lot of low overhead mix-ups, which is pretty fun to use. His zoning game isn't that annoying, and with his super fluid gimmick, it does feel like this character did introduce something new into the roster. If you are picking DLC characters, I actually do recommend you try out T1000 if you are a beginner. If you are a more experienced player, however, I still recommend that you pick up this character. His combos are very fun to do, and I have a good feeling that this character is actually going to be really good just for his damage alone. This has been The Art of Combat. My name is David, and I'll see you in the next one.